How y'all doing out there? This is Groovy 28 and this is Grindwave TV. Hope you guys are doing good out there. Yes, yes. And want to come on here and talk a little bit about a few things. But starting off, I'm saying thank you to my new subscribers, existing subscribers. Really appreciate you guys. Really do. Channel is growing. You know, um, you know how I get down and play the music, display records, tapes, you know, um, and movies and all the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So nothing but the best, over here, Grindwave TV. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling right now. Just had some dinner, just chilling. But there's been a few things on my mind though. You know what I mean about like just the way things are going as far as people on YouTube and just this EBT talk and all of that. It's like, man, I tell you, it's a trip. But here's my thing though. My thing is, um, people are going to have to start thinking different. You're going to have to start thinking different because um, if you don't, you're going to be stuck in the same cycle, doing the same thing, thinking the same way. I'm hearing a lot of people on YouTube talking about this EBT thing and and money and this and that. Look, these people, if you think these people are going to change, they're not going to change. Period. You need to get out of your head that somebody's coming to save you. Something's going to change. Okay, it's like this. Let me just get to the point. Um, if you already know this, or maybe you've been so dependent on them that you think that yeah, that's the way it is. People are just going to supposed to just cater to me and take care of my kids and do all that. Look, if you think like that, you're gonna be asked out. Real talk. Like, um, you would think that well, they love me and they're gonna do this for me. You got it all wrong. And I think you're at a blockage in your mind as far as what people are gonna do, this and that, and they should do. You can have your opinion, you could think what you want, but they're not gonna change. You need to change. You need to start thinking different. You need to start saying to yourself, okay, since I know that, what am I going to do about it? I hear, listen, as far as me and the presidents and all that shit, President Trump, Biden, all these people, that's not my God. That's not my king. That's none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm not concerned with what, because they're going to do what they're going to do. What are you going to do? That's the thing. And it seems like people have a blockage in their mind about it's like this. They get to the point, the government doing this, they're doing that, they need to do this. Okay, after all that said, now what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? If they're not gonna do nothing for you, what you gonna do? That's the thing. And you have to stop. You have to start thinking different and thinking out of the box. There's always something you can do, even if it's small. For instance, you can get out here. Well, let's just say you're at your house and you can't get out, whatever. Why don't you try to sell something from your home? Just using it as an example because people are stuck like I'm hearing this, like they can't do nothing at all. Like the government got to do this and that. You would think, yeah, you know what I mean, they should be doing that. But listen, let's get down to the nitty gritty though. If nobody's gonna do nothing for you, what are you gonna do? See, you guys have to start having more faith, but faith without works is dead too. You know what I'm saying? You could say a whole lot, but if you ain't putting no action behind what you're talking about, it's dead. So you gotta start thinking different. And here's another aspect of the whole situation. You have to love. You have to start thinking about other people because, like, you hear people on there, on YouTube and all these places talking about, I'm gonna do this and that. This don't happen. Well, you're putting other people's life in jeopardy. You're putting their well being in jeopardy. Like, if, for instance, people say, "Well, shit, I got kids. I'm gonna go in the store and I'm gonna steal and stuff." Like you don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? There's other people in there with kids as well. What if you hurt them? Then what? Then you go into jail and all that type shit. Listen, people, if you don't start thinking different, you got to get past the part of, okay, because what I'm hearing is, and I hear this shit all the time, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing this, they're doing that. They need to be doing this. But I ain't hearing nothing about you saying what you're going to do. And it's not like you got to announce this shit. You know what? People are looking real crazy online right now. You know what I'm saying? They getting on camera looking crazy. They sound crazy. Anybody got a camera, anybody just talking, sounding stupid. Even if you are going to do something like that, why you got to be up all on the internet announcing that shit, though? Like, that shit, come on now. You guys got to do better, man. You know what I'm saying? There's always ways. You know what I mean? That's why I said about the love aspect, because there's people out there that want to help you, but if you're not helping yourself, at least trying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what are people supposed to do? People respect when people are trying. You know what I'm saying? If I see somebody's trying and I can help them, then shit, I'm gonna do what I can. But all this, they need to do this for me, this and that, and you got an attitude, man. Ain't nobody dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, really though, you guys have to start thinking different, man. You got let's say you got a son, or you might even have a daughter. They got 4 pair of Jordans, 5, 6 pair of Jordans. Why don't you sell a pair? You know what I'm saying? Or why don't you be blessed and give a pair to somebody that needs them? But see, shit. Let me slow down because that's going a little. Let me slow down. But no, it's real talk though. Um, why don't you try to get rid of some stuff? You don't need it, no way. Make you a little money. You know what I'm saying? I think I would be wrong if I didn't come on here and speak like this too, because like I told you before, I play the records, the tapes, CDs, DVDs, laser discs, all that, but also it's real talk on this channel as well. It's Grindwave TV. And I told you people before, those that are new and don't know, this ain't crime wave. This is grind wave. You got to get out there and make it happen. Get out there and believe in yourself and make it happen. And if nothing don't happen, try again and try again and try again and try again and try again. You get it? That's what I'm talking about. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so dependent on people that tell you every day they got your back, they're going to do this and that. You guys got to stop that shit. That shit is outdated. It's stupid. And you're not getting nowhere with just saying the same fucking thing every day. And I have to say it like that because it's really annoying. They're doing this, and that. Yes, okay. What the fuck you gonna do? That's what I'm talking about. Real shit. Like, come on, y'all. I mean, really though. What are you gonna do? You need to sit down with yourself and say, what the fuck am I gonna do? That needs to be what you're thinking about, not what they're doing. They're gonna do what they're doing. As far as the presidents and shit like that and what they doing, listen, they kicking it. They don't give a fuck about what you got going on. I mean, they'll put out there, everything is good, this and that. But listen, them people have their own lives too. Them people have kids. They gonna worry about theirs before yours. Believe that shit. And ain't nothing gonna change. You could say they need to be arrested, this and that. They don't give a fuck what you talking about. Because after you do all that talking, they still there. That's what I'm saying. You have to start thinking different, because if not, you're gonna be in the same assed out position. I mean, really though. Come on. You know what I mean? The same shit every day. They're doing this. They're doing that. Okay. Now what? What you gonna do? That's the question. Really though. You know what I mean? Stop thinking so much about what other people are gonna do. And that shit right there to me is so weak. You worried about what other people got going on, what they're doing, whether they're your friends, so-called family, your family, people in the government, presidents, all this old shit. You're too focused. It's like you really lightweight worshiping. You just trying to mask it by saying what they doing and this and that and this and that. Stop it. Real talk. You lightweight worshiping. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you are worshiping to the fullest extent. You ain't trying to believe in yourself to enough to where you saying, you know what, okay, whatever they do, I'm gonna do my best. Y'all talking about going out here robbing and doing shit like that, man. Stop it. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? You guys is looking crazy on the internet. You guys hair ain't combed. You guys looking crazy. For real, getting up on the internet, your breath smelling like shit, the whole nine. Yeah, man, y'all gotta stop it. I see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I see what's popping, and y'all need to stop for real because that's not gonna get you anywhere. It really ain't. Um, what you need to do is you need to start thinking about what you need to do to take care of your family outside of somebody coming to save you. That's what you need to do. I'm telling you. Because if not, y'all gonna be asked out, period. You know, everybody needs help from time to time. We all have needed help. It's about how you go about it. And the way I see people going about shit is weak. It's melted. All that. You guys need a different mind frame. You have to start thinking different. Like I said. Um, it's going to be real interesting to see what transpires, you know what I'm saying, within this week. And it is what it is. But, I hear people out there talking about they don't want to work. You got to do something. I mean, even if it's from the home or you getting out there, or guess what happens? Y'all ain't thought about this. Check this out. Y'all ain't ready for this. I'm gonna tell you, and listen to what I'm saying real close, real talk. If you don't want to work, whether that's working for yourself or working for somebody else, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to work harder. Oh, really? Yeah, you're gonna have to work harder. You know why? Because you're gonna be more stressed. The stress alone is gonna jack you up. Now you gotta work harder. You get where I'm coming from? You're gonna have to work harder as opposed to just saying, you know what, I'm gonna do my best and get out here. You'll save yourself the stress. Stress alone will kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be careful too, because a lot of y'all got bad health. You eating bad, the whole nine. That's another thing too. Y'all got to stop eating that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We all be eating bullshit from time to time and all that, but y'all got to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to be drinking you a lot more water. Okay. Um, you need to be fueling your body because you're gonna need the energy to sustain yourself and move forward. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? You need more fruits and vegetables in your life. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself some vitamins and all that because I'm telling you right now, the way y'all thinking and the way y'all talking, y'all got some badass health. Y'all, and you know what? It's up here too. It's up here. Y'all thinking the way y'all talk, your nutrition value is way low. Please, your nutritional value is way low, and you need to do something different. And one of the things you could do different is start eating better. All them shopping carts and shit with all them Cheetos and Lays and all that other shit y'all be eating, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to quit all that. All them pies and cakes and shit like that. Stop it. Real talk. It's okay to have a little treat every now and then, but y'all giving this to your kids and then shit, you can't even think straight. You trying to take care of them. That's why they so bugged out and crazy. I'm telling you, man. Y'all gotta start thinking different because people gonna do what the fuck they gonna do. Whether it's Trump, Biden, whoever. You know what I'm saying? And I know how people think, man. They always gotta have somebody to blame because their life sucks and all that other shit, man. Yo, that shit is outdated and that shit is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Because at the end of the day, uh, they don't give a fuck what you got going on. They're gonna take care of theirs. You know what I'm saying? I really can't even be too hot like that and be mad. You know what I mean? Because You would do the same thing. I mean, it's the people that's supposed to be caring about the other people. They're gonna do what they do. That's what y'all don't get. Y'all don't get. Y'all talk every day and say the same thing every day, and y'all don't know that you have to make provisions and do what you have to do for you and your family. Real talk. Because if not, listen, they just laughing at your ass right now, man. They on vacation. They kicking it. What are you gonna do about it? Besides get up on a camera and talk crazy and look crazy. And you know what? Listen, we all be at the house, be wearing clothes and just throw on anything. But y'all be getting on camera looking ugly though. Why y'all do that though? Why y'all wanna look like that though? Don't you want better for yourself? Don't you want to be happy? Don't you want to be professional about what you're doing? You're just getting up on camera. And this is male and female. Why y'all gotta look like that though? And it's not even about having a whole bunch of nice clothes and shit like that. Clean your clothes up and look presentable. Y'all just look crazy. For real, y'all look. I mean, I'm sorry. A lot of y'all look terrible. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking like that. Stop talking like that. You gotta start thinking different. Real shit. Nobody's gonna respect you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even respecting yourself. How's somebody gonna respect you, man? Y'all gotta stop that shit. But listen, y'all gotta start thinking different. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start thinking different about what you want to do in life and shit like that. Because you know what? As far as this EBT shit and just general purpose, y'all, you know what? It's all about what you're gonna do. What are you gonna do about it? Because they're not gonna stop at all. What are you gonna do about it? A lot of people say, "Oh, I can't do nothing. They're supposed to do it." See, that's the problem right there. You depending on somebody else when you need to be dependent on yourself. Oh, I guess you don't believe in yourself. Man, y'all just I'm telling you. But listen, that I come on here and talk to y'all in a minute because it seems y'all need a little bit of help. You know what I mean? Real talk. I already know what a blockage is. The blockage is where you're saying they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing this. But then after that, after you said all that, now what? What are you gonna do? Start thinking different. This is Groovy 28 and this is Grindwave TV. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I will be back with more videos. You already know the music, movies, and everything else. And also this real talk, even more so because y'all, a lot of y'all need help. And if I can help, you know what I'm saying, just by keeping it real, that's what I'm gonna do, man. Because yeah, times is what it is, and what you gonna do about it? Yeah, yeah. But hey, man, y'all stay fresh out there. It's Groovy 28 and this is Grindwave TV. I will be back, like I said, with more videos. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And y'all be fresh and y'all stay blessed. Peace.